Good morning, guys, and welcome to Yoga Every Hour. My name is Jason, aka Calisthenics Genetics, and this morning we are running through some Ashtanga. Now, I was supposed to have my yoga teacher trainer with me this morning, and we were going to be running through the standing sequence of Ashtanga. He's having some problems at his end. I'm also having some data problems on my other phone, which is causing problems. So I've decided to run through sun salutation A and B again, and then what I'll do, I'm going to schedule another class later today or tomorrow morning, where I'll be moving on to the standing sequence. So sorry if there's a bit of a change of plan there, I'm really sorry. But yeah, I'm going to run through the things that I know exactly how to teach you. So we're going to start off with sun salutation A and then sun salutation B. We're going to do 5 rounds of each. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to take a place on the front of my mat. I'm going to take a place here actually. Let me swing this round a little bit so I've got a little bit more room. You can see me okay there. Awesome. So this isn't my normal place of filming either. I'm at my brother's house at the minute in the spare room. So yeah, sorry about this. Okay, stand at the front of your mat. Feet together, big toes touching, heels and ankles slightly apart. If you need to make it easier, so if you're intermediate, you might want to just bring a gap between your feet about this much. If you're a beginner, just widen it to shoulder distance. So we start off in Samastitiki, which is the standing pose like this. So your chin wants to be level with the mat. Just check in, engaging with your core, your quads, your glutes. Your fingertips should be pointing to the bottom of the mat. So this is Samastitiki. Our tailbone is in a neutral position. It's neither tucked, it's neither sticking out. So we're going to start here. I'm going to take it in a little. So we inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, in forward fold. Inhale, look ahead, lengthen the spine. Then we just come here, bend your knees if you need to. We're going to take the hands to the mat, step one foot back, step the other. Now we're going to lower down into chaturanga. If you can't hold it here or lower down here, you drop your knees, lower down. We're going to roll onto the top of our feet into upward facing dog. Or if you need to, drop your thighs to the floor for a cobra. And again, if you need to make this easier, you can just bend your arms there and bring that to a baby cobra. Tuck in the toes here, we're going to kick back into our first downward facing dog. Bend your knees here as much as you need to. What I like to do in my first downward facing dog is just pedal my feet like this, just helps loosen off the hamstrings, the glutes, even just sway it to the side a little. Feel that stretch in the side of the lat there. We take 5 breaths in downward facing dog in Ashtanga. And 5. Inhale, look ahead, lengthen. You want to squat down a little, step the right foot, step the left foot between your hands. Lengthening the spine here. We're going to exhale, forward fold. And then inhale. Coming up, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center into Samastitiki. That was your first sun salutation A for the day. And then we'll go again, inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, head lengthening the spine. Hands to the mat. Step the right foot, step the left foot. Bring your upper plank. We're going to lower down into chaturanga. Remember, drop your knees if you need to. I'm not going to bother this time. Rolling onto the top of our feet in the upward facing dog. Remember, drop your thighs to the mat if you need to. We're going to tuck our toes. Kick back into downward facing dog again. 5 breaths. Your chin wants to be on your chest pretty much. The gaze is at the navel on the belly button. And I find a little bit dizzy there, so I gaze through my knees. Pushing down. And on each inhale, you might want to straighten the legs a little bit more. On each exhale, you want to push further into the pause. 5, inhale, in your head, squatting down a little, step the right foot, step the left foot to the front of the mat. We're looking ahead, we're lengthening the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center into Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, look ahead, lengthening the spine. Hands to the mat, jump or step back. Exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet in upward facing dog. Or drop your thighs to the mat for a cobra. Tucking the toes. Kicking back into downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale, looking ahead, and we're squatting, stepping the foot between the hands, step the left foot. Inhale, look ahead, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center into Samasthiti. So third round. I'm just going to take a little drink. If you need to take a rest there, if you're a beginner, you might need to come into what is called a child's pose. Probably should have showed you this at the beginning. So this is what's called child's pose. You sit like this, sit on the back of your heels here, and then just bring it to the floor here. And this is your resting pose. Take a drink if you need to. Shake off. Do anything you need to do to feel comfortable. Okay. One in for round. And 4. Inhale. Arms up. Look up. Exhale. Bend. Inhale. Look ahead, lengthening the spine. Hands to the mat. Step back. Or jump back if you like. Into your upper plank. Exhale. Lowering down into Chaturanga. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet into upward facing dog. And then tucking the toes. Exhale into downward facing dog. Five, inhale, looking ahead, then the squat, step the right foot, step the left foot between the hands, look ahead, lengthening the spine, exhale in forward fold, inhale, arms up, look up, exhale, hands to heart center, into Samasthiti. Final round of the sun salutation here, inhale, arms up, look up, exhale, forward bend. Inhale, looking ahead, lengthening the spine. Hands to the mat, step back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet in upward facing dog. Tucking the toes, exhale into downward facing dog. Five, inhale, looking ahead, squatting, step the right foot, step the left foot between the hands, lengthening the spine, exhale into forward fold, inhale, all the way up, arms up, look up, hands to heart center, into Samasthiti. That was our 5 rounds of sun salutation here. Maybe adjust this camera just a little touch. little better. Okay. Sun salutation A. So I'll just guide you through this first one, and then we'll run through 5 of these. So same again. For intermediate, you would start with your big toes touching, heels and ankles slightly apart. Intermediate, widen them a little bit more. And a beginner would widen them just a little touch more. What we do here, we inhale, we squat down, we suck the belly in, we tuck the tailbone, arms up. So I'm just going to show you right now. So inhale, arms up, sucking the belly in as much as you can. Try and tilt this tailbone. This is your chair pose. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, head lengthening, hands to the mat, step back. Remember, if you're a beginner, knees lower down into your chaturanga like this, rolling onto the top of your feet, inhaling into upward facing dog or cobra or a baby cobra. From here, we tuck the toes, we exhale, we kick back into downward facing dog. Not 5 breaths here. We're going to inhale and step the right foot forward, taking the left foot at a 45-degree angle. Your right knee wants to be over the right ankle. Strong, straight back leg, activating the quads, the glutes, calves. Hips facing towards the front. Inhale, arms up. Oops. Look up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, rolling onto the top of your feet in upward facing dog. Tucking the toes. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. The right foot comes to a 45-degree angle, and the left knee is stacked over the left ankle. Strong back leg here. Hips facing towards the front. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rolling at the top of your feet into upward facing dog or cobra. Tucking the toes. Exhale into downward facing dog. This is 5 breaths here. Inhale, looking ahead, squatting down, step the right foot, step the left foot. Look ahead, lengthening the spine again. Exhale, forward bend. And then right now we're going to squat. Inhale, sucking the belly in, tucking the tailbone again, remember. And arms up into our chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, into Samasthiti. So that was your sun salutation B. I'm going to run through 5 more of those. Maybe go a little bit quicker this time. What I want you to do is really just listen to when I'm saying inhale and exhale is the most important part of this. So I'm going to take a little drink. Please do so if you need to. And remember, if at any time you need to take a rest, you take your child's pose. Okay, standing at the front of our mat, remember, intermediate, feet together, big toes touching, heels and ankles slightly apart, sweet, advanced, intermediate, widen them a little, beginner, widen them a little bit more. Inhale, squat, suck the belly in, arms up, exhale, forward bend, inhale, head lengthening the spine, hands to the mat, step back, step the other foot back, you're in upward plank, and exhale, lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet here into upward facing dog, tucking the toes, exhaling into downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, taking the left foot to a 45-degree angle. Right knee is over the top of the right ankle, back leg is strong, hips facing towards the front. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet in upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step into the left foot forward. Right foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Hips are facing towards the front. Inhale, arms up, up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Exhale, lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, into upward facing dog or cobra. Tucking the toes, exhale into downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Five. Inhale, looking ahead, squatting, step or jump between your hands. And lengthen that spine here into tabletop position. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, squat, sucking the belly in, tucking the tailbone. Arms up, level up. Exhale, hands to heart center into Samasthiti. Great work. Okay, we go again. Inhale, suck the belly in, squat. Exhale, and forward fold. Inhale, head lengthen the spine. Hands to the mat, step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet in upward facing dog. Tucking the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward. Left foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet into upward facing dog. And then exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. The right foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Your left knee is over the top of the right foot, ankle. Hips facing towards the front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, onto the top of your feet in upward facing dog. Tucking the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale, looking ahead, jump or step your feet to the front of the mat. Head lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sucking the belly in, squatting. Arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center into Samasthiti. We go again, third round here. Inhale, squat, suck the belly in, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, head lengthening the spine. Hands to the mat. Jump or step back into upper plank. Lower down into chaturanga. Exhaling here. Inhaling, rolling up the top of our feet into upward facing dog. Tucking the toes into downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. The left foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll on the top of your feet here. Into upward facing dog or cobra. Tucking the toes. Kicking back into downward facing dog. Exhaling. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Bring the right foot 45-degree angle. Left knee is over the left angle. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Exhale, lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, into upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, tucking the toes in, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Five. Inhale, arms up, sorry. Forward fold. Inhale, squat, suck the belly in. Arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center into Samasthiti. We go for round 4. Inhale, suck the belly in, squat down, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look ahead, lengthening the spine. Hands to the mat, step back. Exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, hold onto the top of your feet into upward facing dog. And exhale, tucking the toes and downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. The left foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Remember, knees stacked over the ankle, hips facing towards the front. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Lower down, exhale, inhale, upward facing dog, tucking the toes. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. The right foot comes to 45-degree angle. Hips facing towards the front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet in upward facing dog. Tucking the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Inhale, looking ahead, squatting down, step, right foot, step the left foot, lengthen the spine here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat, sucking the belly in, tailbone tucked, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center, into Samasthiti. Final round, final sun salutation B. Inhale, squat, suck the belly in, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look ahead, lengthening the spine. Hands to the mat. Step back into your upper plank. Exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Remember the elbows are tucked in here. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet in upward facing dog. Tucking the toes into downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, left foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, lowering down, exhaling. Inhale, into upward facing dog. Tucking the toes and exhaling into downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. The right foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, roll onto the top of your feet in upward facing dog. And tucking the toes into downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Five. Inhale, looking ahead. Remember, jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhale, look ahead, lengthening the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Squatting, sucking the belly in. Inhale, tucking the tailbone, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Into Samasthiti. Okay, that was your sun salutation A and B. 5 rounds of each. Let's see what we like for time. Still 30 minutes left in this session. Tell you what we will do. We will run through some of the standing sequence. So we've got hand to, I think it's hand to big toe, standing forward fold. Then we'll do Trikonasana. Triangle pose, we'll do reverse Trikonasana. So we're going to do the first two poses. 1, 2, yeah. Up here. First 1, 2, 3, 4 poses in total. And I'll show you there. I don't know if you can see. I don't think you can. Yeah, okay. Standing at the front of our mat. The feet want to be shoulder width apart. Stand here, lengthen the spine. Then we're going to do exhale, fold at the hips. Now bend your knees as much as you need to here. I'm going to grab the toes. We're going to look ahead, lengthen. Exhale into forward fold. What you want to do here is, let me just switch this around a little. You do so you're bending at the knees, using your elbows to slightly bring you into the pose. Your belly wants to be sort of on the top of your thighs. And we're taking 5 breaths here. So on each inhale, you might want to straighten your legs a little. On each exhale, you might want to try and go further into the pose. Five. What we do here, we're looking ahead, lengthening. What we're going to do, we're going to put the hand underneath the foot. So, like so. Your toes are sort of massaging your wrists here. Remember, you bend your legs as much as you need to. So if you need to bend down like this, it's fine. And it's just a case of you start just straightening and lengthening that up. Same again, elbows sort of out to the side. So we're going to go inhale, look ahead, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Then on each inhale, you might want to straighten your legs a little bit more. On each exhale, just further into that pose. Five. Slowly move your hands. Take your hands to your waist. Inhale halfway up. And exhale. All the way up. Okay, that was your standing forward fold, hand to big toe, I believe that is called. Now we're going to move on to Trikonasana. One of my favorite poses. This is something that I like to do before I'm doing training for one-arm handstands. Really does get a good stretch in the side, which is good for when you're sort of over like this and trying to do handstands. So I'm going to flip my mat around just a little. It's easier. So we stand here. Feet want to come 3 feet apart. And we start with the right side. Right foot wants to be pointing out to the end of the mat. Right toe pointing out. Your leg straight here. The heel, so the right heel wants to line up with the curved part of the inside of the foot here. So you are 3 feet apart. That heel is lining up there. What I'm going to do here, hands out by the side. What we want to do is just pivot over to the right side. So where the right foot is facing the front of the mat, we want to pivot over here. So you see, just like this is normal. Pivot over. Hands come like this now. We take it here. And looking up, gazing at those fingertips. What you can do here on each exhale. Is go a little bit further into the pose. I also have a block here, so you can actually use this. You can use a block like this, and then slowly you will just work your way into this. But also here is completely fine. So if you're a beginner, here is fine. Trying to open up that chest. Stretch down the side of the body there. gazing at the fingertips. Okay, we're going to inhale, come back up. What we're going to do here is just literally just swap the feet around. So bring your right foot in. Now your left foot wants to point to the front of the mat. Just check in with how your body position is here. Make sure your heel is lined up. Okay, hands out by the side. Pivot to the left. So that's pivoting, pivot to the left. Take it down. Your hand wants to go on the inside of your shin there, and you just use that to sort of open yourself up. And on each exhale, five. Inhale, coming back up. We're going to swap the feet again. So right foot faces to the front of the mat. Now your left foot, you want to come forward so your hips are facing towards the right big toe. Your left foot will sort of come into a 45-degree angle. And what we're doing here is reverse trikonasana. So I'm going to use a block here, just on the outside of my leg here, outside of my shin. What I'm going to do here, spin, taking the hips forward, just going to reach down here. I'm actually going to bring this on the inside, just for demonstration purposes, just because I like, generally you would have this hand on the inside here, and you come up like this. I need some support here, so I can do the reverse one. So, leg is straight, back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Okay, we're going to turn the hips this way, come down, place your hands here, or place it on your shin there, and we're just going to open up to the side here, like so. Five. Inhale, slowly come up. I'm going to switch sides here. If you need to, tell you what, we'll just take a little rest here, give your legs a little bit of a shake off, because if you're a beginner, that's going to hurt for the first time. Shake your legs off, go into your child's pose if you need to, take some breaths, and we'll go with the left side. So, we'll do here just to readjust ourselves. Feet are around 3 feet. Your left toe wants to point to the front of the mat. Right foot comes onto 45-degree angle. Remember where your heel lines up with the curvature of the foot, the back foot. I'm going to use my yoga block here again. So hips facing towards the left big toe. We're just going to come down slightly here as it comes down. Support ourselves, and now we're going to open up the left side. Really opening up that chest. Let me just take a step back because the wall is in my way. Inhale. 5 breaths here. I'm going to take this to the shin actually. Not feeling it today, haven't got much balance. Five. Inhale, slowly come up and into the front of your mat, into Samastiti. Okay. What time are we on? Okay, we've got around 20 minutes left. We'll do one more pose and then we'll take a long Shavasana. Okay. Can't pronounce this one and I can't remember the full name for it. I can't remember the normal name for it or the Sanskrit. The Sanskrit is Uttiya Pasanapati. Parsvakonasana. Okay, so with this one, feet want to be a little bit wider than 3 feet apart, so jump in a little bit wider. Right foot points to the front of the mat. We want to take a bend in our right knee now. Back foot, the left foot wants to, sorry, the back leg wants to be straight. Heels are lining up. Knee wants to be stacked over the ankle here. We're going to take our hand to the mat on this side. Now again, if you can't take the hand to the mat here, so your knee sort of sits in your armpit here a little, you can just take this block here, and then what we're going to do here is just extend the fingertips, extend that arm forward, so your biceps sort of almost in line with ear here. So your ears at the side of the shoulder, and then you just gaze into the fingertips here. 5 breaths. Really just lengthening this full side of your body. Five. Inhale, coming up. I'm going to swap the feet here, so just pivot them round, swivel around, and then take a bend in the left knee, straight on the back leg, strong. Same again, if we need to, we're going to use a block here, just by the side. So remember, taking a bend into that left knee, the knee wants to be over the top of the ankle here, and then what you would do, you just hand to the mat here, but like I say, if you haven't got that, use a block, and then inhale, and stretching forward, gazing at those fingertips, 5 breaths. Inhale, coming up, swapping the feet again. This time, you might want to just bring the left foot into in a little bit more of like a 45, 50 degree angle. And then what we want to do here, so this is actually reverse Trikonasana. We want to try and, might be better if I show you this, we are, so in the same position as we were before, but this time, so we were like this. The idea is really to have this on the floor there. I'm not quite there yet, so an alteration here for this. What we do, same position, knees over the top there. Swivel this, so swivel your hips around a little bit. What I like to do here is just hold the right knee with the left hand, open up to the side here, I come down a little bit. Now I've twisted into that, I drop my elbow here on the inside, on the outside of the knee, hands come on top, and then twisting here, gazing up, 5 breaths, just gazing over the right shoulder. And 5. Slowly twist out of that. Inhaling, coming up. We're just going to swap the sides here. So you inhale, coming up, swapping the feet over. So now your right foot is straight. Your, hold on, let me switch this round. Left foot to the front, bending the left knee, lining up those ankles, and then what I like to do here again, so you grab the left knee with the right hand, and then just open up here, helps you get a twist, drop the forearm, so you might even only be able to go to here, and this is fine, but what I'm going to do is drop my elbow just behind, hand on top here, and then just twist to the left side. And 5. Inhale slowly, come out of that. You come to the front of your mat, Samastitegi. Take some breaths, shake your legs off if you need to. What we're going to do now, we're going to take it to Shavasana. So Shavasana, my favourite pose, dead easy to do. Sit down on the mat like so, extend the legs out, slowly sit back and just lie down. Now in Shavasana, you can do whatever, if you need something to make you feel comfortable, if you need a cushion, you might want a pillow underneath your lower back here, sometimes underneath the knees here, anything you want to do to make you feel comfortable, but generally I'm very comfortable just on the mat. Palms are sort of out facing up, feet are out, and then just slowly return to a normal breath. Okay, slowly move your fingers, slowly move your toes. Slow rotations into the wrists, to the ankles. Turn your head either one side. Extend the arms. If you need to, now I'm going to just roll onto any one side here, keeping the eyes closed. Take a couple of breaths just to let the blood recirculate. Slowly come to seated position, comfortable seated position with your eyes closed. Spine straight, shoulders relaxed. Just take some deep breaths here. Long inhale, long exhale. Want to close the session with 1 Om and 3 Shanti. Deep inhale for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly stretch your arms up. Slowly fold forward. Slowly come up and open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much to anybody who joined, to anybody who watches this on catch up. Really appreciate the support. Yeah, this was Jason, aka Calisthenics Genetics, on Yoga Every Hour, and that was some of the Ashtanga Primary series. For those of you who might just be joining now, I've just caught up. At the minute, we are currently running through the Ashtanga Primary series, so the plan is to learn it over the course of 8 weeks. We're currently on week 3, so we've done Sun Salutation A, Sun Salutation B. Then we just started to move on to the standing sequence. We have another session on the standing sequence on Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. So my classes every week going to be Tuesday and Saturday, 7:30 a.m. So yeah, we're on week 3 now. So we've still got quite a bit left to do. And then I'm hoping that you guys will be able to join me regularly for the full Ashtanga Primary series. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to end the session now. I hope you all have a great day, great rest of your week. I will see you on Saturday morning. We'll be continuing to learn Ashtanga.